This is the Morning Swim Show for Thursday, September 15th, 2011. I'm your host, Peter Bush. In the Phoenix Monitor today, we'll talk to Ashley Twichell. She'll swim the 800 at the Pan American Games next month in Mexico. Ashley joins us right now in the Phoenix Monitor from Mission Viejo, California. Hi, Ashley. Welcome to the Morning Swim Show. How are you?
Hi, Peter. I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
Pleasure to have you. So most people know you for your open water swimming, but you're going to swim at the Pan Am Games. Excited to show what you can do in the pool?
I am. I'm really excited. Open water is kind of new for me, and that was a lot of fun this summer. I went to Shanghai, and then about 2 weeks after Shanghai, I went to Pool Nationals, and I was really excited to drop more time in the 800 and earn a spot on the team for Pan American Games.
After the Pan Am Games, what's the priority? Open water and trying to make the Olympics, or pool training and trying to make the Olympics that way?
I'm actually still doing both. We do the majority, if not all, of our training in the pool, so I'll definitely be going to a lot of pool meets. We're going to the Olympic Training Center right from Pan Am's, and then to the Minnesota Grand Prix from there. So I'm definitely planning on still competing in the pool, and then I also want to continue on with open water swimming, so I'll hopefully be doing some World Cups, and I'm doing Tiburon this weekend, so that'll be exciting too.
From the Olympic Training Center to Pan Am Games?
From Pan Am's to the Olympic Training Center,
okay.
and then to the Minnesota Grand Prix.
That makes a little bit more sense. I guess they don't do too much tapering up there at the Olympic Training Center.
Yeah.
You swam the 5K this summer at the World Championships. What is the big difference for you between swimming a 5K and a 10K, which is what you'll have to try and qualify in the Olympics for?
Right. I mean, they're both pretty long swims, an hour and 2 hours. So I think the most important thing for me is just to, for either race, just to kind of get the front of the pack and the lead pack if I can, get a strong, steady pace going and hold on. And then whenever I feel that I can make my move, I will. And so in the 5K, the pace is a little quicker. And for the 10K, I just need to be careful not to make a move too quick and make sure I have enough left at the end.
No American women qualified for the Olympic 10K at World Championships. That means there's just one spot open for the American women. That's going to be a tough spot to grab.
It is, and there are a lot of great girls out there, and I know it's all on our mind and we're all competing, but until then it's just training and getting excited, and then when the race comes, we still aren't really sure when nationals will be, so it's kind of up in the air for now.
There's a lot about the open water swimming selection that seems like it's up in the air. It's kind of a confusing process. I would imagine you swimmers and coaches, not just us in the media, would like to see a little bit cleaner selection process. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely still a new sport, and they're still working out the kinks, so for now, just kind of have to go with the flow, and that's a lot about what open water swimming is anyway. Any given race, anything can happen. You have to be ready for anything. So that's kind of the mentality I have, and just ready and willing to go with kind of whatever they throw at us.
Well, the great thing for aquatic sports is open water swimming is definitely growing. You've got more events, including this team event that you swam at the World Championships with Sean and Andrew. Kind of a strange setup. Could you explain it?
It is. So it's three members from each country are on each relay team, and each country starts 1 minute apart. So it's different from the individual races in that you're not necessarily racing the other countries unless you pass them or they pass you. And so we started fifth, so we were 5 minutes back from the first country, and there were 4 countries ahead of us. And it's the last member of each team to touch the wall that is your finish time. And each country has different strategies. Some countries did 2 people usually it's 2 guys and a girl, and a lot of countries had 2 guys in the front side by side, and the girl right behind them, kind of in between, dragging off of them. And for, the U.S. did 3 straight in a line. So Andrew led the entire way, Sean was in the middle, and I was in the back. And our strategy was just for Andrew to start at a pace that I was comfortable enough with, and I was constantly touching Sean's feet to let them know that I was right there behind them. And if they ever felt me not touch their feet for maybe 5 or 6 seconds, they would slow down a little bit, let me catch back up. And Andrew just kind of built the pace as we went along, and I let them know that I was right there behind them, comfortable. And then about the last 500 meters is kind of a sprint to the finish.
So it's a race where you're literally only as good as your last swimmer.
Exactly.
And you kind of won it for the team. I know it's a team, but I mean, your time was the winning time in the event.
It was, and we were only, I think, 1.2 seconds ahead of Australia, which is crazy since it's an hour race and we weren't even right next to them. But Andrew did an amazing job of sighting the whole entire way. We went in a straight line the whole way, and Sean was really good about being aware of where I was, if I was right behind them, if they needed to slow down a little bit so I could catch back up. And we just worked really well together as a team.
Given how close it was, do you think they might tweak it and make it a little bit more exciting by having teams race each other simultaneously?
I'm not sure. I don't know if that's feasible. I think it was really exciting to like when we finally knew, but we did have to wait about 10 minutes after we had finished to see the final times. But I know the people watching said it was really cool because they had splits up for like the 2.5K and then as we finished. So the audience was aware of that, which was nice for them.
Well, that's really neat. Well, good luck next month in Mexico. Hope you enjoy your time down there and that you swim fast.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll talk to you later, Ashley.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That's Ashley Twichell joining us in the Finis Monitor today from Mission Viejo. That's it for today's show. I'm Peter Bush reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.